Yeah.
That's good. A good turnout.
Football.
That's good turnout, right?
Yeah. Well, no, tomorrow night they're gonna have like 3,000 people here, so
That's gonna be
tomorrow night
awesome.
it's gonna be full up. Tonight's some smaller shots. So
How does it feel being in a small town, doing a small town kind of movie?
it's fun. Well, it's a very sweet story, and it's it is a small town. It's about that. It's about a small town values and things, and I thought it was very sweet.
And what kind of drew you to this role? Was it the script? Was it the story? Was it?
It was just a kind of a quick, fast thing. I vacation in Canada, and it's just an hour from here, and I liked what the story was. I thought it was very sweet, and I gave me an opportunity also to play myself 20 years older. I've never done that. I've never got to do the old man thing yet, so I thought that would be fun. So it just came together, and it was something I'm having a lot of fun with.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's good.
That's good stuff. Now, in this movie, the concept is the character gets to go back in time and kind of.
Brian Presley's character is what it's about, and his character has run into hard times later on. He was a great high school star in football, had a real bright future, and an injury in this game completely changed his life, and has been living a pretty miserable existence, and he actually gets the opportunity through a weird circumstance to go back and sort of redo his young life. He doesn't know if it's an altered universe or if he's dead, or we don't know he doesn't know what it is. And he brings himself to that exact same moment in time where he made a decision on a play to do a certain thing, and so he has to come to that point and decide what he's going to do again, whether he's going to change his life, alter his universe, or if he can or not.
Now, in that concept, it's kind of like going back and saying, "I wish I knew then what I knew now."
Exactly. He goes through the whole movie. It's literally living that out. If I knew then what I know now, and that's what he's doing every day.
If you could go back 15, 20 years, what would you tell yourself as an actor?
15 or 20 years? Doesn't seem like that long ago to me. To be honest with you, I'm not that kind of person.
Right.
I've just never been that kind of person. It's one of the things I found interesting about this. I just look for tomorrow. I never look back.
And this is one of your first independent movies too, and first digital.
Yeah, I've never done. I mean, maybe I have. I can't remember it. It's entirely possible.
I'm not going to date you.
But yeah, exactly. But I know I never have done one of these, and it is different. The digital experience is really it's pretty similar. It's not as different as I thought it was going to be.
Sure.
But it's pretty nice sometimes when you want to just keep doing it again and again and again, and you don't have to worry about cutting and burning thousands of feet of film. And it's different that way. But it's pretty much the same. They're moving incredibly fast for my normal speed. Usually, the movies that I've worked on, we move a lot slower than this.
Sure.
And that's a lot of fun too.
Now, the filmmakers have said all along, we've talked to them about the authenticity. When you're doing a sports movie, it's got to seem authentic to the fans. How important is that to you about being an authentic sports movie?
In the past, it has been. For me, in this one, it's not so important. I don't think that this carries with it that strong need. It's always nice to look right and look like you belong, and your credibility should always be as good as it can be. Everyone is a different experience, and you don't know until you see the movie how you did. But I had nothing to do with putting that all together, as opposed to Miracle, which was Kevin and I were working really closely together on trying to get a very, very realistic sense of what was going on in 1980 in the hockey world. This story has. I'm just a player in it. I'm just a guy who's a father figure. Really, the coaching aspect of this game it's kind of actually, I think, going to be kind of quick on film. It's really more what I'm doing is really more of the stuff that's about that guy also being his father, without him knowing it. He was the father figure in his life. So that's the stuff I'm kind of focused on here. This is just fun. This is just
Kurt,
good time.
I can't talk to you without talking about Tombstone. It's my favorite modern Western.
Oh, thank you.
Bilal loves it.
Cool.
I like it. I mean, how much do people come to you and say, "Hey,
a lot.
I saw you in this movie. I saw you in this
Tombstone,
movie."
and Tombstone's one of the ones that they really have enjoyed. And after listen, when you've been doing it a long time, it's really fun to have 5 or 6 movies that everybody says that's my favorite or I love that one. It makes you feel good, and I keep trying to hopefully in the next 10 years, I'll do 1 or 2 more of those. You know, where you do something that people really hold on to, and it really means something to them.
And you've been doing this for a while, not
a while,
not
long
today,
time.
but, anything you look back and say, I wish I would have done that different, or wish I would have done this different?
Yeah, if I would have done that, I think I always think that.
Right.
I mean, God, I'll think that tomorrow morning about something we did tonight. I wish I'd done that.
Right.
But no, you have to let it all go and let it all sort itself out. And at the end of the day, you had the career that you had. And like I was telling the director the other day, here, Don, everybody else gets the experience of the movie, and we get this. We get the experience of doing it. That's what we carry with us, and I've had a lifetime of it. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Have you had a chance to get out and experience a little bit of West Michigan or Grand Rapids?
Not really. Just walk around town a little bit, go get a hamburger somewhere, but got the weekend coming up, so I hear some fun in Grand Haven, so
there you go.
Gonna go check that out.
All right. Bilal, any other questions?
Can I get a 2-shot?
Sure.
Okay.
We had lower the mic. We had a viewer question, which I thought it was a little off the ball, but any thoughts about making an Overboard 2?
Oh, they talk about that stuff all the time, all kinds of different movies. No, not that I know of. When they show up with a script, then we'll talk about it. But no, I haven't talked to anybody about that.
So are the glasses part of the uniform, if you will?
Yeah. Later on in life, he wears them all the time.
Right.
So we're just kind of trying to show that he started to wear them now. He started to wear them for reading.
Gotcha.
You know how that goes.
And we saw you just the other night. What was it, Monday or Tuesday night? You had all the makeup on, looking
Yeah.
old. What was that scene about?
That's where he starts out.
Okay.
I mean, that's when Brian's character starts the movie out. You're in the now 2011. Well, what will be 2011, and then he goes back to 1991.
Okay.
And that's now. That's this stuff. And then we come back out, and he sees these people again in the real world that he's living in, and it's kind of bittersweet that he sees the coach when he was a younger man, and and like I said, he begins to realize that this person was his father, and he didn't really know that at the time. So I like a lot of what the movie has to say.
Kurt, thank you so much. We appreciate it.